But now, no, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. And actually, I'm very grateful for you and for Shamiz and for your whole program, actually. It is a bliss, actually, yes. And I appreciate when I thank you, you say it is my duty. No, actually, you give me my life back, actually, which is whatever I say cannot be enough, actually, for you and for Shamiz. And I'm honest, actually. I'm not trying to be nice or something like this. It is the truth. So thank you so much. Thanks from the bottom of my heart, actually. I think I tried everything. All diets. I tried all diets. I followed all the programs I read about. I followed all videos that the healed people do. I joined many programs. I put too much money to doctors, actually. Some of them are very, very famous doctors. I will not, of course, mention names, but they were, there was always something is missing. He is the person or the owner of lectins theory, for example. We should not lectins. Lectins cause these all symptoms. Okay, I followed him totally. I bought his books, but I followed everything, actually. But I was not feeling better. On the contrary of that, I feel too much worse. If there is anything I'm sorry about or sorry for, is that I didn't join the program on the first day or on the same day that I talked to Shamiz. If I did that time, I will avoid 1 year of sickness, actually. I was shocked that from the first 2 or 3 days, you feel that you are okay, you are good, you are doing well. You do not feel sickness. And when I joined the same week, I look at myself. I feel that I do not have this big colon or big belly, or I do not have any bloating. I do not have any pain. I do not have, and week after week. But from the first day, actually, I recognized that I am on the right direction. I'm on the right way, actually. And I followed, actually, your instructions when you sent me the file the first day. I used to follow everything, actually. Yes. And the thing was, which made me that I am 100% right in my on my decision. Actually, my decision was the right decision. Is what my calprotectin was 222, and after 2 weeks, after I joined you, 2 weeks after that, only 2 weeks, it becomes 38. This positivity, actually, you speak with, actually, when you have never panicked or worried, you make things easy. You make life easy. Just when you take a program or when you follow a program, it is important to have a person that will guide you, a person who knows about it. Every day I mention my experience with high carbohydrate health, actually, because it was the best decision I've ever made, actually. I do not have Crohn's. I am free now from everything, yani, alhamdulillah. I can be happy now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of IBD Heal, a podcast brought to you by High Carb Health. I'm your host, Shakul, and today our special guest is Saana, who's healed herself from Crohn's disease. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to have me.
So to get started, Saana, what we'd like to do is talk a little bit about your current situation, how you feel now that you've got rid of Crohn's disease and what your life is like, because you've got one quite interesting journey, don't you?
Yeah, Yes, of course. It is very interesting. Yes.
Yeah, and we will talk about all the different things that you've been through in your quest, I guess, to try and get rid of Crohn's disease and
Yes.
heal yourself. But yeah, what is life like now that you don't have it?
Now I feel that I have a life. I really have a life. I gained my life back. When I had Crohn's disease, when I was suffering from the symptoms, I really didn't feel that I am a live person or I have anything. I couldn't set any plans for the future. The idea that I am a sick person or anytime I can have the flare up actually, or anytime I can be sick, or when all the time I'm thinking about this disease. For example, if we want to plan to travel, how can I travel? I want, for example, if we want to go to a restaurant, I look at my family, what they are talking about. They know that I am a sick person. I cannot enjoy anything. They do not have any sympathy. They do not have any, they do not, they do not like me. This, or people, I assume that people should feel what I am going through actually. But the thing is, not many people know about Crohn's disease. Not many people know about the suffer that the Crohn's disease person have. Or actually, it was a life full of worry, fears, panic, and misery. Actually, all the time, I stopped doing many things. Even when I have a work interview, I kept thinking, what? Okay, if I am accepted, okay, and on the first month I am sick. How can I tell them that I have a chronic disease and I need some days off? Actually, my life actually totally now it is something. I feel that I'm a happy person. Actually, I usually feel that I am a happy person. I love laughing, enjoying, but since I started feeling the symptoms of Crohn's, actually I have the symptoms in 2016, but I was diagnosed in 2018. Since that, I did not enjoy anything, even the thing that I used to do. For example, I'm a writer, a translator. I used to publish since the year 2003, I used to publish a short story every month. I used to publish a book every year. But since 2018, I did not publish any single word, which is, I feel that I'm not there. Nobody can recognize me or recognize my work, actually. But since I joined your program, actually, high carbohydrate health, when I get rid of the symptoms and the medicine, I feel that I am the person who used to be happy, who even I am much better than before. Now I feel that I'm happy, I enjoy, I feel that life is good. I am back to my friends, my normal life. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy preparing food. I enjoy going to the movies, shopping. And I swear that when I was having the symptoms, I did not find anything good or anything that I love. I feel that life, everything is dull, everything is black. All people are because they do not have sympathy. I feel that nobody likes me. Nobody can share me my pains actually or my suffer. But now, no, I have good relation with my family, my friends, my colleagues in work. Even my colleagues in work now, they say, "You are laughing back." In Ramadan, I am a mad person. This year, I've never shouted or raised my voice or felt that I am angry. I do not get angry. Whatever happens, I feel I'm a happy person. I have a life actually. With this feeling, I didn't have these feelings now since 2018. Actually, I am a sick person. That's it. I am a sick person. My plans should be a plans of a sick person, a person who has disease, a person who cannot be happy or satisfied with anything. But now, no, alhamdulillah, and actually, I'm very grateful for you and for Shamis and for your whole program. Actually, it is a bliss. Actually, yes, and I appreciate when I thank you. You say it is my duty. No, actually, you give me my life back. Actually, which is whatever I say cannot be enough. Actually, for you and for Shamis, and I'm honest. Actually, I'm not trying to be nice or something like this. It is the truth. So thank you so much. Thanks from the bottom of my heart, actually.
No, I really appreciate that. Talk to the audience about what your gut feels like, compared to when you were having symptoms to what it feels like now to have really good digestion.
Actually, the symptoms started in 2016. I visited the doctor once, actually. At that time, I was going through some family issues. So he said, it is because of the stress, if you have any stress, and it is IBS. It is, this was what he said. And I know that IBS doesn't have any cure. Nobody can cure, nobody heals the IBS. That's it. I kept having these symptoms, diarrhea, too much pain. When I eat anything, I have pain and go immediately to the bathroom. This was the daily symptoms, actually. The symptoms after that become severe and hard, but I didn't go to a doctor, actually. I kept my routine as it is. In 2018, I was very sick, and I remember I vomited and I fainted. They took me to the hospital. I was hospitalized for 2 weeks. I had a surgery. They said they diagnosed it as appendix, actually, and I have the surgery. The doctor told me it will be for 30 minutes. It was before 8 in the morning. When I opened my eyes, it was 5:30. The doctor told me that there was too much inflammation, too much bleeding, and there were 7 doctors, not only one doctor. But he didn't, although these symptoms can lead to Crohn's or IBD, actually, but when I read the report, I read the statement. There is no sign for Crohn's disease. That's why I looked. Come to the Google. I googled the Crohn's disease. It was the first time I heard about the Crohn's disease, and I knew that I do not have this disease. They kept giving me antibiotics about, it was a flagell, I think, 2 millimeters in the morning, 2 in the evening for 2 weeks. When I left the hospital, I was feeling well, actually. But a few months after that, the symptoms were very severe, actually. I was very sick, diarrhea, bleeding. And I was shocked when I had the surgery that I had anemia, although I know that my hemoglobin is about 14 usually, when it was about, I think, 7. I told them, they said it is normal for ladies. Sometimes it is better. It is normal to be 9 or 10 or something like this. But when I went to the doctor after that, he said that it is better to have a colonoscopy, but he didn't decide that immediately, actually. He started with Asacol. It is something, I wrote the names of the medicine actually, from mesalazine, and after that, Pentaza, after that, I had the colonoscopy that period. He said there are some signs that you have Crohn's or ulcerative colitis or both. And I started with Asacol, then Pentaza, then Theoprene, Imuran, and some courses of steroids. And when I start the medicine, I feel well. But after, you can say, 1 month or 2 months, the symptoms are back. Imuran, when I started taking Imuran, and I read about the side effects, it can cause kidney disease and liver disease. And I used to have a scan for my skin, for the skin, cancer skin. I felt that side effects are serious, not anything. When I talked to my doctor, he said it is just they must write this. All medicines have side effects, but that's why we must keep doing the tests for the functions of the kidney and liver, and for the skin cancer. After a few months, I had some changes in the enzymes of liver. I had the kidney functions test was not perfect, so I started worrying and panicking. Actually, I said, doctor, now my liver is not working well, so I can live without colon. I cannot live without liver or kidneys, actually. But he said that, he thought that I was exaggerating, actually. But I cannot do anything else, actually. I was keep imagining myself without colon, with this bag on my, yeah. After that, when the Imuran was not working at all, in March 2022, I had another colonoscopy it was very bad, very, very, very bad. Ulcers were everywhere, deep and big ulcers. And there was some, there is a medical term, but I forgot it. Some parts of my colon was very narrow, actually, but so the doctor decided to give me the biologic medication. It was, in the beginning, it was an injection every 3 months. It was, in the beginning, it was good. It was okay. After a few months, symptoms actually are back. So he started giving me every 2 months. After that, every 1 month. After that, every 2 weeks. Actually, the side effect of the biologics was not my concern, actually. My concern was the medicine does not have anything, any effect on me. So when we feel that the medicine doesn't have any effect, it doesn't cause any healing, or it doesn't cure, the protocol say we change to another medicine, or we increase the dose. That's it. So I said, okay, if I'm taking, and after the Imuran, I'm taking the Imuran, I'm taking steroids, and the calprotectin was 700. Now I'm talking biologics, but my calprotectin is 400 and something, although I am taking it every 2 weeks. After I started looking for something else, actually.
Yeah, let's
I think,
talk about this journey, because obviously the medical system had failed you. None of the medications worked, and you still had lots of inflammation and symptoms. And so yeah, we've had long discussions around your, I guess, your quest, as I call it, to find a solution to your problem. So let's talk about all the different things you've tried, because you've tried a lot of different protocols
yes,
and diet plans and things like that. So yeah, let's start talking about that and what you learned as you went through your quest.
I think I tried everything. Every, all diets, I tried all diets. I followed all the programs I read about. I followed all videos that the healed people do. I joined many programs. I put too much money to doctors, actually. Some of them are very, very famous doctors. I will not, of course, mention names, but they were, I mean, there was always something is missing. Yeah, okay.
Can you give us an
I,
example of some of these programs and what they were asking you to do?
for example, I followed a doctor. He usually give pieces of advice. I bought his books, actually. I talked to him on the YouTube. I sent him some messages. He replied. He is the person or the owner of lectins theory, for example. We should not lectins. Lectins cause these all symptoms. Okay, I followed him totally. I bought his books, and I was very generous, actually. I was generous enough to purchase many copies for my daughter-in-law. She has an autoimmune disease. To some friends, I gave them this book as a gift. But I followed everything, actually. But I was not feeling better. On the contrary of that, I feel too much worse. For example, he concentrated on olive oil. I used to drink olive oil. I
Well, you
all
didn't drink
fruits.
it, right? You used to cook with it. Oh, you drank it.
Drink
Literally
it.
drank it. He said to
Yes.
drink it. Wow.
Yeah. He said at least 12 teaspoon, at least 12 teaspoon a day, 1 liter a month.
Wow.
I didn't drink 1 liter a month, but I was, yani, every time I will go to the kitchen, I'd take a spoon. And of course, he doesn't encourage people to eat fruits. Fruits are not allowed. Juice is a bomb, a sugar bomb. This fruits can, because there is no difference between all kinds of sugar. If fructose is like, say, a sucrose, is like white sugar, and I think the only allowed fruit was banana, and the green banana. It must be green banana. Yani I used to buy, for example, if after 2 or 3 days it becomes yellow, I do not eat it because it has sugar. And of course, he encouraged to eat nuts. So my favorite was banana, and I love walnut. Even in my work, I take a jar of walnut. But actually, it caused me continuous bleeding, actually. When I had the calprotectin test, it was very high. And no, actually, and I followed actually another doctor. I bought her book, actually. She had an autoimmune disease. Her program was good, actually, her dad, but she doesn't encourage fruits also. The thing is, you must eat meat. I love meat. I love chicken. I love liver. I love fish, actually. But when she in her some of her recipes, the ingredient was organ meat. So I cooked a heart. After that, I started hating myself. One of my programs, actually, that I followed was by a young man who healed, actually, he tried all medicines, then he joined a holistic medicine clinic in Saudi Arabia, and he cured himself. So he had some 2 videos, I think, just to give people some hints. That's it. He doesn't ask people to buy something or join something. But in his program, actually, we should eat, for example, chicken at 6 in the morning, 6 a.m. chicken, 10 a.m. liver, after that chicken, after that. I followed after that, actually, I started feeling that I am somebody else, not me. So actually, I stopped. And this is the other doctor who has the MS. She had MS because it has organ meats and something like this. And they concentrate on supplements. Some of them, some of their, not some, the supplements are there, actually, their own company, or they make it. And even if it is not theirs, I feel that it is an ad for a commercial ad. I also followed a doctor. He's a doctor. He has good reputation, actually. I told him about my Crohn's disease, and he said, yes, of course, I can. He sent me, I paid him, actually, and he sent me the plan. I must eat too much yogurt every day. I can eat about 6 glasses like this yogurt. I said I stop eating, actually, yogurt, or because it makes me sick. He said, no, you can purchase Activia. It is very good. You can have 6 cups a day. It was a disaster. It is usually, I know that when as the introduction for any flare-up, it starts with a pain in the right side. That day, actually, alhamdulillah, it was the last time I had this effect. I called him. I told him that, doctor, I think because of the yogurt. He said, no, listen to me. I am the doctor, and I know. And his program also has nuts, has green salad, brownie bread, and now I can eat these things, but not in the when I have the flare up, or when, not now, actually. He said, no, if you will tell me that my program is bad and you didn't get any benefits, it didn't work for you, and this is unacceptable. And I will not accept this, actually. Never. Do not tell me that. I didn't, and he sent me some a diet plan. I didn't follow. I didn't call him. And I heard, and there was a very famous actress had some told us, she made a short video, told us about some kind of honey. There is a doctor, very famous doctor. I didn't actually know that he's a famous. It was the first time I heard his name. He has the Indian board for healing and using herbs, and he treat people with honey with some herbs added. And this honey is very expensive. I bought it. And I was taking it. I feel that it is not good, but he said you should take 6 kilos. The program was, the course was 6 kilos. I started actually this program in the same time when the doctor increased my dose. So I felt better. I didn't know that in that time. If this improvement because of honey or because I doubled my dose actually. And he has a page, of course, on Instagram. He has many followers, and some people write about their experience with him. I told them from the beginning, I will tell you honestly what I will feel. And this is the actress told us that her son actually had the Crohn's disease, but now he left the medicine. He's okay. I believed her actually. And we used to read on his page every day. I received this message from a patient. Doctor, thank you so much. I joined your program just last month. I had a colonoscopy and a stool calprotectin test. It was negative. The doctor was actually shocked. He told me that I must stop taking medicine. This statement, doctors do not say stop medicine. I think there is no way that a doctor can tell a patient to stop taking a medicine. This statement make me sometimes, no, I can't. Then I had my test. It was a disaster. I was taking the honey. Then, and I was, at that time, I was in Turkey. I saw in his page, he said, I am happy. Alhamdulillah, I am very happy. I received this message from a patient. The patient told him that he get rid of medication and he's praying for the doctor because the doctor cured him. On that day, I was mad. I wrote on his wall, actually. I said, yes, I tried this honey actually for 5 months now, but it didn't work for me. I know that not all people are the same. What is bad for me may be good for the others. When he saw that, he kept calling me, shouting, yeah, he was crazy. How dare you? I said, from the beginning, I said, I will be honest. Actually, this was, and what else I tried in the beginning? I tried, you will be shocked that I tried the bioenergy actually. It is very expensive. And a very famous doctor, actually. I visited him because, the Crohn's disease patient is like a drawing man, want to clutch in anything. My family usually laugh at me sometimes, calling me naive sometimes. I say, okay, but I will try everything. One thing can work for me, actually. But this bioenergy doctor, 1 hour, the first visit was 1 hour. I paid 1,000 American dollar. And I bought many of his courses. One course was $500. When I say dollar, I mean American dollar. Other course was $250. And another one, $250. The second visit, he raised his his fees actually was $1,500. After that, I know that I'm sure it is nonsense. When I was trying to find any programs, and there are 2 Arab doctors, actually. They follow some doctors, some American doctors or English speakers. They take from here. And even their information are actually, sometimes they are there is contradictory in their information. Yeah, because they take from many, and many Arabs follow them because they are Arabic speakers, actually. Some people do not understand English, and they prefer to follow. And one of them, he followed the doctor of Licton's theory. So I called him. He's an Arab doctor. I sent him a message on WhatsApp. I said, "Doctor, I have Crohn's disease. So do you have any recommendations? What should I do?" What he said, "Okay, first consultation, $499, not 500, $499." I didn't talk to him back, but I was looking for anything all the time. When I heard about the high carbohydrate diet, it was plant-based, actually. So it was not in my mind, actually, to follow plant-based.
Yeah,
because
talk to us about how you found about high carb health and Shamiz's story, and then what made you want to think about speaking to Shamiz.
Actually, when I saw the first thing attracted my attention was that he was sick. Shamiz was sick. And he has actually many videos talking about his sickness. So when I hear him speaking about his journey or his sickness, I feel that I am talking about my sickness. And I know we have an Arabic saying or proverb says, "Ask a patient, not a doctor." I called him after I hesitated, actually, but I have nothing to lose, actually. So I called. Skype doesn't work here, so we called. We talked on the phone. We talked actually a long time, maybe about 1 hour. He said he was, and I was, surprised that he's speaking about healing as it is a fact. It is, and that day I doubted, because many people talk about healing but every time I decided to join the program, something happens, make me actually postpone. But if there is anything I'm sorry about or sorry for, is that I didn't join the program on the first day or on the same day that I talked to Shamiz. If I did that time, I will avoid 1 year of sickness, actually. I decided to join. Actually, in the beginning, I said, "Okay, can I join 1 month?" He said, "No, 1 month will not be." Okay, I said, "Okay, so 3 months, and if it is okay, I will." When I watched many testimonials. Actually, it was very interesting. I was thinking, will the day that I will have my testimonial comes, actually, I can sit and tell people about my experience or my journey toward healing, and sickness or Crohn's disease will be something from the past, actually, from history, not. But alhamdulillah. And when I joined, actually, I was shocked that from the first 2 or 3 days, you feel that you are okay, you are good, you are doing well. You do not feel sickness. And when I joined the same week, I look at myself. I feel that I do not have this big colon or big belly, or I do not have any bloating. I do not have any pain. I do not have, and week after week. But from the first day, actually, I recognized that I am on the right direction. I'm on the right way, actually. This was from the first time, the first week, actually. I felt that I am not sick anymore. Well, Alhamdulillah. Now I am actually, and I followed actually your instructions when you sent me the file the first day. I used to follow everything actually. Yes, and the thing was which made me that I am 100% right in my on my decision. Actually, my decision was the right decision. Is what my calprotectin was 222, and after 2 weeks, after I joined you, 2 weeks after that, only 2 weeks, it becomes 38. It was like here it is a miracle. Actually, it was. So I am now. I changed my whole lifestyle. My lifestyle now is healthy. My lifestyle is. I think it is the best, and I'm sure that every day I say this statement every day. I'm sure that fruits is the best food for people. Fruit, vegetables is okay, but vegetables need to be cooked actually or something like this. But the fruits, I love. I now when I think when I was trying some programs, potatoes was not allowed. Dates is not allowed. Bananas is not allowed. These are my favorites actually. These three are my favorite. And how is I spent about 2 years do not eat fruits or do not eat vegetables and concentrate on meat like the vampire or the cannibals actually. It is meat, chicken, liver, and because as everybody says, all doctors say that the perfect diet for the Crohn's disease patient is zero fiber. Well, how can we? When I started following them, my cholesterol was 10, not 10, 9.80 or something like this. Of course, because I do not eat healthy. I eat just meat and chicken and liver, and of course, my cholesterol will be that bad actually. That now it is no. When I decide to follow a program, I follow it totally actually. I tried, the supplements I used to take a very big box. And the thing is, all of them say the same thing, because they have the same source. But now, actually, I do not take any supplements now. A few days ago, I had vitamin D. It was 87. I stopped, on the same day we talked, I stopped taking all vitamins. C, I used to take vitamin C, magnesium, vitamin D, and collagen, and thyme oil, flaxseed oil, the mastic gum, Arabic gum, all these kinds of gums, all. Well, I donated. I sent it to charity work, a big box actually. But now another. When I had the vitamin D test, it was 87. I've never seen it like this actually, even when I was taking the supplements. Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you so much actually. And it is better, to watch a person who has been through that same journey, because you feel that he's authentic. He's talking about facts. He's saying facts, not. And for example, if a person for me, I tried eggs, for example. When I followed, I didn't know that I followed the specific carbohydrate diet for 2 months. It didn't work for me. The AIP, autoimmune protocol also, I followed this program. And my calprotectin was below 50, which is good. But of course, after a few weeks, I must reintroduce the foods. So I reintroduced the eggs in the beginning. Yeah, the eggs yolk, then white. Then I had the test. The calprotectin was up. I know that eggs is bad. For example, walnut in the beginning, it is bad because it is my experience. So I believe in your program actually in high carbohydrate diet because it was started by a person who had the same sickness actually. And when you talk about him and when you decide to eat like him, just as a kind of empathy that nobody has a kind of and then you love this diet actually. Here actually this is the true
Talk about just to cut you off there for a second. Talk about some of the things that you learned about health, like how the body heals. When you got, we send you quite a comprehensive initial email with lots of videos to watch and dietary guidelines and things like that. What was it that you learned that made you think, wow, this is something I've never understood, I've never thought of before?
Yeah, actually, when I watch that, the body heals itself without any intervention, any outside intervention. Actually, any intervention from outside is bad because it interrupts the body's the journey that the body is doing. Now, I myself was through this journey. I had some masses, big masses in my lung many years ago, and I had many biopsies. Twice they took biopsies and they couldn't diagnose what these masses are. Then they gave me antibiotic, big quantities, and then they said we cannot do anything for you. Just every 6 months you should have an X-ray to watch these masses. And خلاص يعني after 6 months, after I couldn't wait for 6 months. After 3 months, I had the first X-ray. They were smaller. After 6 months, they were not. There were no masses actually. That it is yeah. Body can heal itself actually without our bad things. Now for the colon or the digestive system actually, yes, it was created by a way or by a style that everything has its own rule in the digestive system. Also, when we eat, the things we eat together, for example, what should we eat with what, or food mapping. If we follow the body or what we feel is good, actually, it help us actually, or it help our body to cure itself. So we shouldn't interrupt this journey with medicines, with bad habits, like for example, smoking, or steroids, or antibiotics. Now for all medicine that autoimmune suppressant, for example, like Imuran. I don't know how can a person, a reasonable person, imagine or accept that to kill this system, the immunity system. Actually, it is the most important thing that we have. It is very important. How can we kill it and make it doesn't work? This is what kill actually all of us. All that doesn't make us make us feel well actually, or it makes our sickness or disease increase from bad to worse actually. It cannot. So here I am as an example. Actually, I tried all medicine. I started with Asacol, Pentasa, steroids, then Imuran, Theobrine, then the biologics every 3 months, then every 2 months, every month, every 2 weeks. Now you cannot imagine that the feeling that I do not need the insurance. It was like a nightmare for me. We had many problems with my husband if they change his, of course, his the category of the insurance. How can I go to the hospital and how can they give me the biologics? Actually, it was my nightmare. Now I do not need actually the never. Yeah, what even if it is silver, if it is gold, platinum, bronze, anything, it is not important. This, this point actually made like I had a very heavy burden on my back, and somebody just not somebody Shukul just take this burden actually away from me. It is a nightmare, actually. I don't know how I didn't talk about the insurance. It was a nightmare that I must have a good insurance. That's it. But now, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I do not take actually, even if I have headache, if I have anything, I do not take any medicines, any painkiller, any antibiotic, anything at all. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Just I drink fruits, juice. I eat fruits, smoothies, salads. Now I can go out with my family to a restaurant. We eat, we enjoy. Actually, my life changed actually to very, very, very far extent. Actually, alhamdulillah.
And now you can eat so many foods now that you never thought that you would be able to eat. Correct?
Yeah, you remember when we talked the first time, I told you when I can eat salad. It was my first question. When I can eat salad, you said 2 months or 3 months, I remember. And I started with small quantities of lettuce and peeled tomatoes. I love tomatoes so much actually, and some very little cucumber. Now I eat my salad actually as I put some quinoa. Actually, it is just I love it so much. Actually, yes.
So as you can see, everyone, Sana has been through the ringer, as we say here in our country. She's been through a lot of different programs. She's tried a lot of different things, and there's only one thing that you need to know about how to get rid of colitis and Crohn's, is that the body heals itself. You can't look for external sources.
Yes.
Most of the programs that we see, they focus on things that are outside the body. They don't teach you how to heal yourself. They don't teach you the physiology behind how the body heals. And once you know that, healing becomes much more easy, doesn't it?
Sorry, the voice has actually.
Oh, sorry. Once you learn how the body heals, it's much more easier to think about to implement that and heal yourself.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, yes. But the most important thing is that you do not bother your body with the things that he cannot deal with. Something that the toxin, the lifestyle, that when it is too much wrong things, the body has, of course, cannot deal with everything actually. Now, now when I started the detoxification, the detox actually, I was surprised that things come from my ears, something from my nose, and I've never imagined that my body has toxins. Actually, I've never, although I stopped eating the processed food long time ago, but although I stopped eating these bad things a long time ago. I had some toxins, but because I think from the supplements I used to take, when I saw some liquids from my ear, from my nose, from my throat, now it's the best thing is keep your body clean, away from all these substances like the harmful actually. The processed foods, the colors, the sugar, and fried foods, and nothing is better than fresh food actually. Fruits, I eat big quantities of fruits actually. I feel that I'm happy when I'm eating fruits. and salad and raw vegetables. Yeah, it is the best thing actually. I do not feel that I like to eat meat, or I don't know if in the future I will eat. But no, I am very happy with. I didn't tell you that. I take smoothie and juice with me to my work. So sometimes I offer my friends or my colleagues. They loved it too much, but they said, we cannot drink your juice every day. So if you can prepare some for us, I sometimes can offer them some them for the, yani, like one day or one cup or one big small glass or something. After that, they said, we cannot drink your juice, and we cannot accept that you give us everything, you give us free juice actually. So we want you actually to prepare for like your juice you make for us and for you. When you thought it was the center of my new business actually. Preparing yeah, yes, yeah, now
Okay.
yes. And I started my business in preparing food actually, but the making juice and smoothie is much better than food actually. And it is every morning I prepare about 6 liters actually. Uh, yes, I tell them that I'm happy that not because you are buying it from me, but because you are drinking some healthy juices actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. And I think,
Yeah.
to kind of, I guess, talk about that a bit more, helping once you heal yourself, you want to try and help other people because you feel so good, right? What advice would you give to people who are watching this in terms of things that they should be thinking about to try and heal themselves?
Uh, Actually, it is concentrating or focusing on the right food. It is very important to have a coach actually.
Hmm.
If a person is sick, uh, he no doubt that he needs a coach actually, or somebody to be with him
Hmm.
step by step. And as you know, I I tried many programs. I
Hmm.
joined many programs. I
Hmm.
paid to many people actually,
Hmm.
but none of them was a coach with me every day, and every single day. I send you what I eat. This weekly meeting was fantastic actually, because uh, you keep guiding me what to eat, what to stop eating. And the important thing I think is what to stop eating, what can hurt you, not what you're eating is important, but I think what is more important is what is not good for you.
Hmm.
uh, I think if I was alone, and I followed many people that who healed Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. I know I watched many videos. I followed their instruction. I downloaded many books, but actually it helped me little. Then I am back to what I was suffering from.
Hmm.
So it is not. I think it is not possible to work alone. I think, yeah, we need a coach, somebody actually to support you, to tell you the correct recommendation actually, what to eat, what not to eat. And if I feel that something is not good, or something has side effects, or if I'm not happy with anything, I used to tell you, of course, I or send you a message or an email, or when we talk in the weekly meeting actually. And this positivity actually you speak with actually, when you have never panicked or worried. Yeah, okay, it is normal. Just you have symptoms or no. For example, the calprotectin is little higher. Do you have any symptoms? No. So it is, I feel that life is good actually, because you make things easy. You make life easy. Just when you take a program or when you follow a program, it is important to have a person that will guide you, a person who knows about it, not the first people I followed were people who healed from Crohn's, one from Saudi Arabia, one American or European lady. Her name is Megan. It was the first person I saw that healed Crohn's. I followed her instruction and what she did, but no, I didn't feel actually good. But it's important that to eat the correct food, work with the correct people actually, or the right people like you. And every day I mention my experience with high carbohydrate health actually, because it was the best decision I've ever made actually. And I feel sorry sometimes because I didn't join in the first day, or on the first day I knew about. I took some time to think about it, to see coffee is not allowed. How can I join a program without coffee? This was one point that made me delay actually, or postpone joining the high carbohydrate health. I cannot live without coffee. I had about 20 or 30 cup a day. I drink coffee so much. I usually drink coffee so much. I want the program that allowed coffee. Coffee is allowed in this program. And no, actually, I really feel sorry because I didn't join the first day I knew about your program. Your program is perfect. And it is not expensive. It is what we pay is nothing compared with the money I paid for the bioenergy doctor or the honey guy. The honey guy, I call them, and every time they no, it is actually but you deserve, your program deserve everything. We pay for it. Not more. It is okay. But actually, it is even if it is much more expensive. It deserve my health actually deserve whatever I pay for it. The interview injection is 17,000 dirham. 17,000 dirham, about $4,000. Even when I had a good insurance, the co-payment, which is 20%, was very big for me, about the $1,000 actually. That I will pay every time. It is only the co-payment. So actually, and if a person is sick, it means that he may have life. He cannot feel happy. He cannot be an active member in a family or in a society, or cannot be a productive person. Now, since I joined your program in the end of September, we can say in the 1st of October, I stopped the medicine on 28th of November. And how can I, it was not my dream actually to stop the medicine. My dream was to get rid of symptoms. Yeah, it's okay to have the medicine, but I want to be without symptoms actually. But when you've asked me from the beginning, you're still taking the medicine, I say yes. When you will stop it, I said, I don't know. You said, okay, I can skip one dose, for example, but once a month. I used to take it twice a month. You can take it once a month. And I said, how can I live without the medicine? I took it from the fridge to take it. It should be out of the fridge for 30 minutes. I took it out of the fridge. Then I put it back in the fridge. I said, no, I will be, because, I used to take the medicine and I used to have the symptoms. I told my doctor, I feel that it is all about food because, okay, I take the medicine. When I eat, for example, so and so and so, I have the symptoms. When I stop eating this, I am good. He said, because you have the IBS, not because of the Crohn's, actually. But it is no. If I, many people say, once I not a doctor told there is a patient had some videos talking about his journey. A doctor wrote a comment. A doctor and physician. They said, "Okay, I have Crohn's, but I want to heal Crohn's. So please, I want to believe you. Can you post uh, your test, your reports actually, because we want to make sure that you are." He didn't answer because he just was speaking about his journey. So doctors do not find any connection between. And my doctor told me many times no relation between foods and and your symptoms. And when I was sure that it is all about foods, and I followed your advice and I stopped the medicine, and I was watching myself. Tomorrow morning, I will feel bad. I will have the cramps. I will. No, actually, when the first week, the the second week, the first month, I speak proudly. I stopped the medicine. I'm free medicine from medicine, free from symptoms. I'm everything free. Yeah, no, I get alhamdulillah. I get rid of symptoms and medicines. Actually, it is bad to have this medicine continuously.
Oh, absolutely. And you've done such a good job. You put in, you stayed consistent and disciplined, and then you got the result, and you stopped your biologics, you got rid of your symptoms, and this is my favorite part of the interview because I get to say, Sana, congratulations, you now have a life after Crohn's.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I was when I used to watch your testimonial. I still watch the testimonials till now, actually. But I was thinking, can that day come and I say that I do not have Crohn's. I am free now from everything. Yani, alhamdulillah. Um, I can be happy now. Wallahi, the sense of happiness was away from me. I've never felt that I'm happy. I can enjoy. I stop enjoying anything. But now, no, I want to make up actually every time I lost happiness, and now I enjoy with my uh, grandson. I have a grandson actually, and I enjoy with him. We play. When we, yani, few months ago, before I started with you, when I look at him, I said, for example, when he is in his birthday, I will be good, or I will have the symptoms on that day, for example. And the Crohn's, it doesn't cause death, but people think that the most dangerous or serious sickness is cancer, but the person who has Crohn's, it is not about it doesn't cause death, but it deprives us from life actually, not we from the happiness. Now I feel happy, alhamdulillah. I am a normal person, and I've never been and healthy like I am now. I've never been happy as I am now, and laugh and enjoy everything. I am positive. My thinking is positive. My talk is positive. Everything I know, even if there is a problem, I do not see that it is something complicated. I, I feel like it is something that can be solved. Actually, it is not the end of the world. No, I am. I love my life now. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Wonderful,
And
wonderful.
I will say, you are a part of our family now. Your name is mentioned many times every day, actually. And my friends, my family members, everybody knows that Shukul. And you stop meeting with Shukul. I said, no, I didn't stop. I just once a month, we meet for once a month now.
Mm.
And yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for you and Shamiz and the whole high carbohydrate health, actually. The best thing, actually, the best thing I've ever known is your program and your work, actually. So thank you so much. And I hope all people know about you and join your program. And there is, when you speak about the clients, you use the word client. It is better to use a member of our community, because people, even if they are after they healed and cured, they keep thinking about high carbohydrate health, actually, because we are part of your community, actually, and we will be always part of your community. It is an honor, actually. It is something 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 good,
Yeah,
something
we call it
wonderful.
the high carb health family. Once
Yeah,
once
yeah,
you worked with us, you're part of the family, and that's just the
yeah.
way we see it. But no, I mean, look, we're fortunately out of time, but thank you so much for sharing your story and
Welcome.
showing people that how you can heal and how you can live your life, and explaining to people what it is like to not have to worry about it anymore. And I think it's very important to share these success stories because it gives people hope, and you've given a lot of people hope. So I thank you very much for taking
You're
the time to
welcome.
share.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Have a good day. And I want to tell everybody that you can heal easily. Just join the carbohydrate health program. And thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Sana. So thank you everyone for watching this episode of IBD Heal. If you enjoyed this video, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about what Sana went through, there's a comment section down there below. Please ask away and I'll do my best to answer them as best as I can. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel or our podcast, please do that. And then you'll be notified of all upcoming episodes, just like this one, of inspiring stories, people healing and sharing their journeys about how they got rid of IBD. Apart from that, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me here today. Make sure you eat plants and lots of them. Take care.